goes true for Walmart, for a lot of these stores, Costco and everything. But now people are implementing them nationwide across all of their stores. So normally it would be a state-by-state thing, but now because it's not a federal thing, they're making it so that for these private-owned businesses across the board, you have to
turn
wear
right
masks.
onto 9 Mile
I would
Road.
think they would lose business because if I walked in a place and they didn't have masks on, I probably would leave, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I would too, but it doesn't seem strange that you say, Florida cases are shooting up so crazy, and they're still allowing, like, Disney World.
Jordan's second deck. Remember who hit the home run where he always said it? I don't remember, but it was just one of the greatest drops of all time.
Second deck.
Yeah. I can listen to that 1,000 times and I'm still convinced he doesn't say deck. However, I'm convinced that Pat Caputo doesn't say Wisconsin either. He says Wisconsin. Or milk as well. But,
measurable.
Yeah. But yesterday in the Rockies game with the Texas Rangers, Trevor Story of the Colorado Rockies is at the bat. And listen to Drew Goodman, the play-by-play announcer. This is courtesy of AT&T Sports.
And that one is long gone. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. Second dick shot here in Texas. And it's 4-2
Turn right onto 9
Colorado.
Mile Road.
Okay.
Even Hunter's laughing.
Wait a minute. There's no way that's deck. There is no way that's deck.
I don't think it is either, Stoney. That almost sounds like it was intentional.
Almost. I'm telling you.
In 5.6 miles, keep right to merge onto US 23 south
This
toward
is
Ann Arbor.
unbelievable. Let's play it again.
And that one is long gone. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. Second dick shot here in Texas. And it's 4-2 Colorado.
I'm sure Roberto is listening. I'm sure that'll be played a little bit this afternoon. As it should.
Come on. Why? Seriously, it's funny. It's good. That is intentional.
You're right. It has to be.
It is not bad.
Yeah. First of all, the Ron Allen one was somewhat borderline, right? I mean, when Ron Allen said second dick, it was close.
Yeah, I've always questioned. I think people are really reaching a little bit
Yes.
there, Ron Allen's. There's no reaching with this one.
But on this one by the great Drew Goodman, I mean, just listen again.
And that one is long gone. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. Second dick shot here in Texas. And it's 4-2 Colorado. You know the Japanese or Korean one? Remember that one?
Yes.
They're so awful.
Yeah, look, when they're given to us, it's our responsibility, it's our moral obligation to give the listeners of the Jamie and Stoney Show and 97 on the Ticket things that should make everyone laugh. I mean, and it's also a tutorial. Dan Dickerson will join us coming up at 9:02. We know he would never say something.
We're not going to play that for himself. I'll tell you that right now. I know where your mind's going. We're not putting a professional Dan Dickerson in that situation.
It looks like he's the Enterprise trying to find the All right, so what we need to do for later in the show, take all three, put in a Twitter poll, Ron Allen, Drew Goodman, and Asian guy.
I don't know what you want to call it. All right, so what's your favorite announcer misstep? Where they've said something where maybe there's sexual innuendo.
Derek Pang's classic.
Yeah, that one. Aikman has one, and I cannot think of what he said exactly.
Oh, yeah, it was,
What is that? I don't have a computer that's working right now. I looked it up.
it had to do with some bodily fluid.
Yeah, they play it on Valenti show.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm always positive.
We'll see whether or not they come or they pull out.
And you know the guy from yesterday, Drew, this is going to happen to him. He said the people are going to play it 8,000 times.
He starts to come and then he pulls out. We might be 3 years old still.
That's okay.
kind of endearing, like, oh, that's kind of funny. I hated the virtual fans. Looked like an awful video game. Oh, it was awful. I hated it.
I just think you're worried that they might come up with virtual Heather.
Oh, now maybe I would like it more if they did that.
If the Tigers were on a national broadcast.
I don't know. I didn't care for it.
Now, is Paul's going to be at Comerica Park?
I don't know.
Why? Why would Paws be there?
I guess.
Interact with who?
Well, they can sit behind them and watch an inning.
Yeah, he could be on top of the dugout, seventh inning. I assume maybe like in Cincinnati, like the grounds crew, you can see them sitting in the stands. I'm sure for the seventh inning, they're going to stretch.
Well, they still do God Bless America. I saw that on one of the games this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which was seemed kind of weird too.
So do the cutouts? They should have the seventh inning so they can stretch.
Yeah,
Stretch just the cutout.
they need to get. Baseball has a tremendous opportunity here, and all sports do with this cardboard cutout, like, to get as creative as possible. Like you could have Detroit night, famous Detroiters, but then you get into problems like, oh, can we really put Kid Rock back there? Because everything's so PC and all that nonsense. If you're you put Kid Rock, Eminem, Seeger,
Yes.
that'd be cool.
Detroit Music Night.
Or it doesn't even have to be music, just be Detroit famous people like Kristen Bell, she's from Michigan,
Yes.
and all that kind of stuff.
Her husband, Dick Shepherd. Yeah, he's from Wild Lake. Absolutely. It's a great idea.
Movie nights, like I said earlier, Star Wars night, they could have all the Star Wars characters. That would be awesome.
When the Indians come to town, they should have Major League.
Yeah.
You know what I thought they should do?
They could put the cutout of the owner back.
Yes.
Somebody could peel them off every.
I haven't told my daughter this idea because she's a big fan, but they should, something I thought they should do, but maybe not now, do it with their actual real people. They should somehow, when the Royals come in, have Pat Mahomes there and give him a Tiger jersey because they drafted him. That'd be a great promotion, but to do it with no crowd makes no sense.
Right.
Like today they're doing a lot of Kayla's.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretending it's going to be like a real opening day.
Right, and they should, I know that'll be cool on FSD. They'll have all that stuff, so you'll still be able to see it.
Yes. They're going to show, I think that they're trying to do like the longest first pitch or something like that. I participated in that.
Longest first pitch.
Yeah, the longest pitch they had a video. I had to take a video of me like catching the ball from, I had my daughter like throw me the ball and then me throw it to somebody else, I guess, is catching it.
Oh, okay, yeah, like a chain. Something's a relay.
Yeah.
A relay trail.
Can't wait to see how that comes out. All right, our telephone number 248-539-9797. Heather with news coming up next.
Yes, you guys have got a Florida man story, except this time it's a Florida woman story, and you're never going to believe why a woman attacked her father and ultimately ended up behind bars.
All right, now Stoney here for my good friends at Taylor Chevrolet. They are maximizing your car buying and leasing experience during Chevy's open road sales event. Enjoy special advantages of up to 50% on MSRP cashback on select Chevy vehicles. Drive the 2020 Blazer for just $249 a month, or the 20 Trax LS for as low as $139 a month. Both are 24-month leases, zero down, plus fees for current GM
1 mile.
lessees.
Keep right to
Taylor
merge onto
Chevrolet is
US
accepting
23
upgrade
South Georgia
applications
Ann
at
Arbor.
TaylorChevy.com with instant results. Take advantage of sign and drive options and get a little extra help from Taylor Chevrolet. Zero first month payment, zero security deposit, and zero money down. If you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle, Taylor Chevrolet will match your down payment up to $1,200. But hurry, offers last through the end of July. Visit TaylorChevy.com for full details on all these exciting offers. Taylor Chevrolet, open for business. Come on down to Telegraph Road, just north of Eureka. Taylor Chevrolet says yes.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Comcast Business. Weekend road work has been extended. I-94 eastbound remains closed from Gratiot Avenue to Chalmers due to road repairs until tomorrow afternoon. Traffic is now backed up from before Mount Elliott, so you may want to use Warren Avenue instead. Today, businesses are starting to bounce back, but what if you could do better than that? What if you could adapt and find new ways to succeed with new customers? Well, Comcast Business wants to help you do just that. Learn how you can not just bounce back, but bounce forward at ComcastBusiness.com. I'm Michelle Penny with traffic.
At home, in your car, or at work. Detroit's sports station.
At Huntington, we're for people.
Use the right lane to keep right to merge onto US 23 South Georgia Ann Arbor.
slow and steadies. We're for people at Huntington. Who they are and who they could become. Yes, we're a bank, and some say our business is all about money. But that's an old idea. Because look past the money, and you'll see real human lives. We see it because we're for people. Huntington, welcome. Member FDIC.
Protecting Michigan's waters is critically important. So is providing the energy that fuels Michigan's quality of life. A tunnel for Line 5 is the right solution. Enbridge is committed to building this underground gateway tunnel using ensuring no chance of a leak into the Great Lakes, no possibility of an anchor string, and no interruption to the energy that Michigan needs. Learn more at enbridge.com/line5tunnel.
Is more always better? Sometimes you just don't know. Not when it comes to Michigan Auto Reform. If you have health insurance, including Medicare and Medicaid, you may not need more insurance. That's to avoid federal taxes to cash out health costs, not just their ones. There's no better time to get a car faster. Visit Allstate.
Don't wait. Our expert Beaumont doctors and caregivers are here for you. Learn more about how we're keeping you safe at beaumont.org/safe.
Not having identity theft protection is like fumbling around in the dark.
Where's that light switch?
Ow! Even if you monitor your credit and bank statements, you could be blind to other identity threats.
That sounded expensive.
With breaches on the rise and your info in so many places, cybercriminals could
At
use
the
your info to
roundabout,
steal
take
your
the first
identity.
exit onto 8 Mile Road.
Yuck.
Then
And
turn
sell
left
it on
onto
the
Main
dark
Street.
web or open loans in your name.
Is someone there?
That's why LifeLock helps detect and alert you to hard-to-see dangers. If there's a problem, a dedicated U.S.-based specialist will work to fix it.
Turn
No one
left
can
onto
prevent
Main
all
Street.
identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but with LifeLock, you don't have to stay in the dark.
Oh, there's the light switch.
Get up to 25% off your first year with promo
In half
code
a mile,
AWARE at
turn right onto Crestview
LifeLock.com. That's
Road.
25% off using code AWARE at LifeLock.com.
The motto for world-class competition has always been faster, higher, stronger. It's the same for Navien, makers of condensing tankless water heaters. Faster to install and set up. Higher performance and efficiency to provide endless hot water. Stronger with the industry's strongest warranty. All because of the copper-free stainless steel heat exchanger built in every unit. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com. That's tanklessmadesimple.com.
Nature Valley sweet and salty bars are just as crunchy and creamy on the lawn chair as they are at the lookout, as delicious on your porch as they are at the park. So enjoy a Nature Valley sweet and salty bar wherever you are.
97.1 The Ticket and Beaumont's Student Heart Check program provides a healthy heart check for students whose families might not otherwise be able to afford it. Go to 971theticket.com,
onto Crestview
search
Road.
Student Heart Check, and help make a difference in our community. Text the ticket now. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
In a quarter mile, the destination is on your left. 11624 North Shore Drive.
Don't forget, today is the Tigers' home opener this evening. Pre-game, I believe, 6:50 here. 6:45? 6:40 is our pregame. First pitch around 7 o'clock. Opening day at Comerica Park. Of course, you can just listen to it right here on 97.1 The Ticket. And, of course, you can watch it. Detroit as well. Heather will not be there. First home opener she'll be missing. And, you're going to get that hankering to just, like, walk down to Comerica Park, hang out.
No, I don't want to hang out outside the park.
Yeah.
That I don't feel like doing at all. There's
destination
times
is on your
after,
left.
working there on these hot
11624
summer
North
days,
Shore
I'm like, oh
Drive.
gosh, I don't want to be there. But then when I started watching it all on TV again, I totally miss it, and I really wish that things were different, obviously, like everyone does, and I wish I could be down there.
I'm sure there's going to be people, outside looking through the fence that they have out there, on the way they walk to the market to Ford Field. I know some of the lofts and high rises. I'm sure there'll be like a party or something.
Yeah, they were doing that for the Yankees Nationals game. They were watching on Thursday night up on the rooftops of different businesses and stuff.
You can't see inside from like a place that used to be called Shelley's. What's it now? Tin Roof, right? I don't think you can. I don't think you can see the ball. Or can you see?
You can, but it's not a very good view.
Yeah, no, it's not a great view, but you can on their little balcony up top. You can see a little bit for sure.
I think the DAC you can see pretty good.
Oh yeah, you can see great from there.
All right. What's up, Hev?
Well, according to Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, a second round of stimulus checks will be coming in August. So the next coronavirus relief package will include another round of $1,200 direct payments, which they say would be based off of the same formula as the first. So basically, it sounds like if you got one before, you're most likely to get a second one again in August. And also, the $600 weekly unemployment aid, which actually lapsed over the weekend, will be reduced. So last week, Mnuchin said, quote, "We're not going to continue it in its current form because we're not going to pay people more money to stay at home than work." So they say they actually expect to reduce that $600 to maybe even $200 a week.
Well, there were people, I'm not going to say the majority, but I know there were a great deal of people who their employers wanted them back. But they said no, it's not so safe. Plus, the downside is they were, with the stimulus and with, their unemployment, they were making more by not working. And I kind of agree. You can't give people incentive not to work.
I do agree with that, for sure. And thankfully, for us, we haven't been in the situation of being unemployed. But I do know that there are some people who are unemployed and are not able to, make ends meet with this $600 being reduced. But I agree. I mean, you don't want to incentivize people just to stay at home and make more money than they were going to work. So.
You wonder if there was a way to, for employers to actually check on that. I have no idea. Maybe that's why it's so difficult. It has to be one way or the other.
I think it's going to be cut in half when push comes to shove, because the Democrats were really pushing for it to still stay 600 or barely cut it.
Right.
And so it seems like cutting it right in half, 300 seems like the compromise. I'm interested about the $1,200. I've read several stories about this yesterday. None of them have the is that individual?
So it's